My goodness. I've talked to the two girls now. This was a very wild and beautiful movie. That's how I'm describing it. I walked out of it going, but then the more I thought about it, the more it has seeped into me. And now that I'm talking with you guys about it some more, it's just bringing it all up. But it's an amazing movie. I wanted to know about the title. What kind of brought you to naming this movie that?
It was a word game. I was basically, one night I was accepting that I had to find a title for the movie.
Is that the hardest part?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, also because I had done so many fake scripts on the film, because I didn't want anyone to know what I was doing. And every time you do something in Hollywood, every other agent knows about it and they send it out. So I had all these people coming and say, oh, I read the movie. And I was like, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't, because there's no script. So everything was kept essentially by hand.
Right.
But he needed a title. And so one night I was writing down words that I found interesting. And I'm, non-American. I'm dyslexic even. So it had to be simple, something I could read and spell myself. And neon happened to be a interesting thing to me because I'm from the 80s, where neon really became like a thing.
Right.
So I thought neon, it's kind of futuristic, it's kind of retro, and it's colorful. And then demon, because I wanted to make a horror film. And then I just put the neon demon. Wow.
I would have thought the title was there first
Mind blown.
from watching the film, because it is such an element to the film. It's such a visual.
No, actually all the elements came along.
After, okay.
Ah.
Didn't realize that.
How did it affect you when you saw it for the first time?
I saw it for the first time last night. I loved
Christina.
it. I know, I'm buzzing from it. I mean, it's a stunning visual piece of art.
Unbelievable.
I laughed through so much of it. I mean, people keep talking about how it's like freaky and scary, and it is, but there's also an incredible amount of humor in it. And it's just, like you said, you keep thinking about it. The more you think about it, and I love that Nick takes his time in it too, so you'll be in the middle of an experience and you're a little uncomfortable, and it just forces you to really sort of analyze your own relationship with beauty and obsession and how you really feel about it.
Yeah. It's a good description of it.
Whatever she said, I agree with.
And then, of course, it is also about sort of absorbing someone's essence. I'm saying that nicely. Is there someone or something that you would, in your career that you would love to either have dinner with someone who you could absorb their essence or?
Well, I think that, one of the things we have to accept with creativity is that we're also thieves. Anyone who works in the world of creativity, I don't care who you are, what you've done, everyone, and I mean everyone, steals. Because that's
Why'd you
what.
Look at me just then.
I just wanted to get the point across. I'm just I was trying to make a statement by making it very operatic in the room to everyone around. Everyone steals.
Yeah.
Because that's what creativity is about.
Very good point. And on that, I think I got it covered. Thank you so much. It was very nice to meet you.